everybody. I'm Amy. I'm your host for this evening. And I do know where my husband is. He's in the audience. The funny thing is, he doesn't always know where I am because I'm out doing puppet shows around Chicago and improv. But here I am tonight, so he knows where I am. Irony of the song. So, as you understood from the introduction, we are going to talk to anyone or anything we want through puppets. This is Simon. Hello. Hello. And Simon has the ability of transforming into anyone or anything that you wanted to become. To get us started, so we had a show last weekend with kids, and the kids, what did they have? Fire alarm? Oh yeah, a fire alarm. They had cats, lots of cats and dogs. Yeah. And then there was another really weird one. Oh, hockey skates. So they really took this show idea to a whole new level. And I thought to get us started, I would give a suggestion of my own and kind of introduce it with someone that I want to talk to. Yeah, okay. So I want to talk to my old neighbor, and her name was Grace. I didn't know too much about her. She had a lot of junk in the yard. She was a hoarder, okay? So much junk, there was even a Chicago dog, the giant statue. She had one of those in her yard. And she sold some of the stuff because there was a for sale sign in the front of the yard, but the stuff stayed there all year round. And so I did actually buy a desk from her for my child at one point, and I might have bought a coffee table another point too, because it was just so convenient, right? Just right outside. But I never knew why she had all that stuff. Like, did she have plans to clear it up? Did she want to renovate her house? And then she had a business partner whose name was Othello, and I don't think they were married or in a relationship together, but he came over and helped her, and it just, to me, seemed like it was more an act of kindness than anything else. Like, they had just a mutual friendship that brought them together, and nothing more than that, which I thought was really sweet. So I wanted to talk to her today. So this puppet is now going to become Grace. But to get that started, what I need from all of you to get this magic going is clapping your hands, which all of you do. Thank you. Clap your hands. What? Where is my wicker chair and table? What's going on? Who are you? I'm Amy. I'm your old neighbor, Grace. Where is all of my furniture? I don't see anything here. Just people staring at me. What? Do you want to buy something, people? Huh? Huh?
No.
What are they doing in my yard? Oh, we're not in your yard, actually. We're at a theater. A theater. I never go to the theater. Never? No. Why would I go to the theater? I have everything I need right at my house. Yeah, Grace, you've got a lot of stuff there. And it really bugged the crap out of me when I was your neighbor. Well, you never said anything to me about it. Yeah, I wanted to, but my husband talked me down from it. Oh, yeah, he was a nice guy. He's still a nice guy. Still talks me down from things. But how did you acquire all of those things, Grace? I don't know. You meet people, you live life, and you just collect things. Is that it? Well, yeah, there's nothing magical about that, right? I mean, all of you've all collected things, right? Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, you know what it's all about, right? And sometimes you can throw those things away and sometimes you can't. I don't know about you, but I am not into Marie Kondo. That lady is the opposite of me, all right? I say keep everything because you never know when you're gonna need it, right? right? I've had that Chicago dog in my yard for 25 years. I've got no use for it now, but the day might come where the city of Chicago needs someone with a dog in their yard. And they might come to me and say, Grace, can we have that dog of yours? And I can say, yes, for the small fee of $1,000. That's how that works. All right, well, I gotta make sure no one's hanging out in my yard loitering or anything. They do that sometimes. Sometimes the kids try and steal things from me. Kids. You don't like kids? No. I had 2 when I was living next to you. Yeah, they were tolerable. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's a good thing we don't live next to you anymore. Yeah, I appreciated the cookies when you made those for me. Oh, glad. I was just trying to be neighborly. Yep. Well, all right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Grace.
Well, that was fun. So who here has somebody or something that they want to talk to and they want this puppet to become? It could be anything. Someone you know, someone you miss seeing that you want to talk to. Doesn't even have to be a person. It could be an object, a chair. It could be a window. I can make this list go on. And you don't, I'd appreciate it if you sat in this chair up here with me and the puppet, but you don't have to. You absolutely don't have to. You can just continue to sit. Anyone have any ideas of things or people they want to talk to? Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to God.
Come on up, Kathleen. You want to have a seat? Whoa. All right, we're stepping out there with something big. God, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well.
Hey,
Wow.
keep it real.
So, tell me a little bit about your experience with God.
Yeah, so I grew up Catholic.
Okay.
I had First Communion. I was an adult member of the Catholic. I was confirmed in the Catholic faith, but I don't really feel like I don't go to church anymore, and just curious about God. You know, I feel like there's some higher power that exists, but just curious to talk directly to God.
Did you ever say prayers?
I did, yeah.
You did. Okay. And what, if you're comfortable, like what kind of prayers did you know? Like when did you seek out a higher power?
I think just when going through difficult things.
Going through difficult things. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you find it helpful?
I think so, yeah.
What was your like visual interpretation of God? Was it the white guy with the beard that we see in Catholic schools? Did you have something else? Were you in at a Catholic school that perhaps considered that God could be another race or ethnicity or gender?
No.
Okay.
Just the typical guy in robes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I think I felt okay about it. Just
Yeah.
That's the dude. But also it's crazy to think about like the Trinity and the fact that God is also Jesus and the Holy Spirit at the same time. Like I don't think I fully could wrap my head around that.
I don't either. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to talk to God. Okay. So to get this started, I need everyone to clap your hands so that they can begin. Holy. I mean, sorry. I was taking a nap.
Hi, God.
Kathleen, my child, and my mother, and my sister, and my everything. That's kind of how I've been told to think about people and places and things. We're everything all at once. I'm everywhere, and so are you. So, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Why haven't you chatted with me?
Oh, just been caught up in some other things. Life, you know.
Life. That's what I'm here for, to help you all through life. It's funny that you don't come to me when you need to, you know?
Yeah.
I don't care about your Christmas wish list. You know how many of those I get? All the time. No, I'm just here to listen.
Okay. Thanks. I'm glad you're here to listen. I feel like I'm kind of just at a crossroads in life. I'm not sure what my life purpose is, and I'm having trouble with that.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty standard. You know, I don't normally talk back, but since I have the ability to and I'm here, listen to your heart when he's calling to you. Listen to your heart when there's nothing to do. No one else can I go there, and I can't go wide. Listen to your heart. Sorry, I'm not allowed to listen to a lot of rock music up there in the clouds. I hope I didn't butcher the words of that song too much. But basically, what I'm trying to say, Kathleen, is I see the fire in your belly. I see the passion in your eyes. And go for it. Go for it. Yeah, there's going to be naysayers. Yeah, your parents are going to tell you to get a real job, like being an accountant or a lawyer or whatever. And yeah, okay, they said honor your father and mother, but a bunch of white men wrote that shit, not me. All right?
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
God.
I'm here for you, all right? And you know what, people? Sinners, I see you. And it's okay, all right? You think I didn't, sleep it off once or twice in my life? Huh? Come on. We all make mistakes. Even me. Even me. Don't be afraid. And call me whatever you want, okay? Just know I'm here for each and every one of you in whatever way, shape, or form you need, okay? And also remember, this lady, she doesn't have a license to do anything, okay? So whatever advice you're getting now, it's coming from me, not her. I mean, I set this whole thing up. Yeah, I just don't want you to cause any problems. Fair point. Okay. So, it was great chatting with you, Kathleen. Anything else I can do for you today?
Just a small thing. Can you
Yeah.
tell me what happens when you die?
Nothing. Do you remember what life was like before you were born?
No.
That's what happens.
It's a bummer, God.
Nothing. What were you hoping for? I mean,
Eternal life.
do you really want that though?
Maybe not. I mean, the Good Place showed that can get boring after a while, right?
Exactly. It can get really boring. And you're gonna wish for death at some point. Right? I don't condone suicide, okay? Just for the record. All right? I'm just did it again. Oh, man. Well, Kathleen, sorry, death isn't as fun as you thought it would be. I mean, I could talk to the disciples and see if we can change things up a bit. I don't know, maybe have Taco Tuesdays or Casual Fridays.
I do like tacos.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah. I'll put that in the comments box.
Okay. Thanks,
All right.
God.
Bye, Kathleen. stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's change the mood a bit. Who's got somebody else or something else that they want to talk to? Don't be shy. It's okay. Oh, I see some. It's all right. Yeah?
I don't know. Trying to decide not to get too heavy.
Yeah, that's it. It's like everything in my
We
brain
already
is
did
like,
God, you know. So.
Yeah.
we're audience participation kind of people, so
We are.
we feel
Love
like
it.
we
I love
have
it.
to come
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
do
of
something.
course,
but
of course.
I-
Well, you know what? If you don't have an idea in your head, maybe come on up here and we'll clap and we'll try. You can get an idea in the amount of time it gets you to go from that chair to this chair. I promise you. I promise you. Yeah, come on up.
I got
See?
one for you.
See? I knew it.
I figured out how to phrase this.
Oh my God. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome. Can
Hi.
you tell me your name?
I'm Heidi.
Heidi. Hi,
Hi
Heidi.
there. Comes up a lot in my life, okay? And I have a part of my brain that keeps telling me to be kinder and be nicer, and it normally wins out, but it doesn't feel good. I'm trying to figure out how to deal with seemingly incompetent people. Is it that they actually don't know what the hell they're supposed to do? Or is it that they know but they figure somebody else is going to do it and somehow that person is always me?
Is this?
I'm a Virgo, so I have a lot of Virgo tendencies to come in and manage and fix, manage and control, so that might be part of me.
Okay.
And then the voice in the back of my brain, and maybe this is who we need to talk to, is the one who's always like, you don't know how they grew up. Be nice. You don't know what they've done in their lifetime. Be nice. And then the other part of my brain is like, I guarantee they've been incompetent their whole lives and just been enabled by people like me.
Okay. And are these people in your workplace?
Oh, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
But
okay.
right now, in particular, it's a group of people in my community, and we're all on a board for Film Society together, and they're driving me crazy.
Oh God. Okay. And a Virgo. What month is that?
That is August to September, and I was born right on the Leo Virgo cusp. So I have like these control and organization capabilities, but I also have this fiery side of my personality that just wants to roar at them all sometimes. So I'm not quite sure. I think those are the two parts in my brain that are battling each other.
Got it. And would you say that you're stifling yourself? You're unsure of how to just talk to them because you want to give them grace, but you also are like, enough already?
Yes, enough already. That would be the exact phrase, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a name? Oh, it doesn't have to be a real name of one. Like if you could think of a name of this person.
What name? Dan's just looking at me like, make up a name.
Yeah, let's make up a
Like,
name.
you know what?
All y'all.
All y'all.
All y'all.
All y'all.
I was just gonna say,
Great.
Kevin! I don't know why I just like yelling that name, but.
All y'all.
All
I like
y'all.
All
All
right,
y'all.
let's see if we can get all y'all in this room. Yeah, yeah.
Help me find my grace again.
Help you find what?
My grace again. My kindness again.
Ah, jeez. Is it on the Excel spreadsheet? I thought
Knowing me, it might be.
I thought I finished that. Ah, God. It's so embarrassing.
No, I made the Excel spreadsheet. You never even looked at it.
Yeah.
Actually, something that literally happened today.
Well,
Then you asked me a million questions about it because you never looked at it and wasted my time. And my time is precious to me.
my mom told me that I'm precious. That I'm a snowflake and special. So I saw that Excel spreadsheet and I just didn't want to look at it, frankly. I mean, do you think Mark Zuckerberg just looks at spreadsheets all the time? No, he's got guys that do it for him. I want to be like Mark Zuckerberg. Right?
Yeah, I see the resemblance.
Thank you. What do I have to do to be Mark Zuckerberg? That's really what I want. I mean, I thought this film thing was the right way to go, but it's too much work.
So it's too much work?
Yeah. I mean,
So if it's not fun, why do it?
yeah. Come on. I mean, my mom paid for my college and she said, honey, you go out there and you just make me happy. And so I did. And I studied Legos. Don't laugh.
No, Legos are awesome.
Legos
People do
are
a lot
awesome.
of good stuff with Legos.
And I built Legos for 4 years, and it was so much fun. It was like I was back in kindergarten. And then I graduate, and they're like, "You're gonna get a job." Work? What happened to fun, huh? Where is the fun in life?
You know, I'd like to have a lot more fun in life too. But I'm too busy doing the work that other people won't do, or doing the work and then they ignore it and don't look at it and make me explain it to them. And I'm not going to explain it to you anymore. You either look at it or don't. But don't pretend you're part of this if you're not going to look at it.
Wow. Heidi.
Whew, we just got to a real truth.
You, no one's ever set a boundary. I think that's what they're called. No one's ever set that with me before. No one has ever really let me know that my not doing my job is a letdown to them. I had no idea I was depriving people of their own pleasure by enjoying myself too much, perhaps.
Maybe. It boggles me that you never understood that before. But, okay, I guess I'll have to accept that.
Look, don't be afraid to just tell me how my behavior is affecting you, okay? Because I think I just never knew. I just watched a lot of Paris Hilton on TV and thought that that's what life was all about. Just having fun. Sorry.
Thank you for your apology. Will you look at my spreadsheet next time? Will you look at it today?
I'll try.
That's all I can ask for. But I also expect you to do that, okay?
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah. And can I get a starring role in that film that we're working on? Huh?
No, you don't just get to jump in and be the star.
But that's how the Olsen twins did it. Am I right, people? I mean, look at the examples that we have to go off of in the world. Right?
You're right, the Olsen twins got very, very lucky. And they got put on that show when they were absolute babies. And then their lives took a really harsh turn when people kept staring at them and wanting more out of them and expecting so much from them. Everybody else in Hollywood has to work really, really hard to get there and get a little bit lucky. We're a film society, you should know that. You know those stories.
Yeah. I thought I was the exception to the rule, though. You know, Mom told me I was a snowflake, remember?
Yes, I know, but, and it's probably really hard for you to not hear that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really hard for me to tell you that you're not. This has not been easy for me. been months that it's taken me to get up the courage to say this. Yeah, and that's what I figured was gonna happen. I'm not a snowflake.
It's a life lesson we all have to learn, buddy.
You are a child of God, and that helps with anything. It's helped me give you grace this whole time, but maybe grace was enabling and it wasn't a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go play some N64 now.
Wait, we're not gonna go play Legos?
No.
I love Legos. Have you ever seen the SpongeBob Lego Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas? I highly recommend that video. We should go watch it and play Legos. And then maybe you can look at the spreadsheet and ask me any questions that you have.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a date.
All right, cool.
Excited?
We can do that.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much.
Anybody else interested in taking a stab at this? Huh? Anybody have a person, place, or thing they want to talk to?
Piece of art.
Piece of art?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm also Catholic, so I understand. Yeah. So, yeah. I say I was raised Catholic and I still own a little stock in that corporation. That's about it. So, yeah.
are you Dan?
I am? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hi, Dan.
Hi there. Yes.
Is that from, were you at work earlier today, or?
No, I
Name tag, I don't know, I just assumed.
So Heidi and I, a few years ago, I started saying as we went to these sort of events, we run into a lot of the same people over and over. Galleries, shows, films, plays, etc. And you get to that point where you're talking to somebody and you're like, you should know their name, you don't quite have it, and you're like, hey, killer, hey buddy, hey,
Yeah.
Scooter, whatever. And I said to Heidi, this is like maybe 4 years ago? I said, I should get like some name tags or something. I would go over to like, Office Depot and like get a bunch of those "Hello, my name is," and I'll just put it on, and then when we go out every time for one of these events, I'll have it. And she totally called my bluff and bought me a name tag for Christmas a few years ago. And I'm like, fine, I will wear it then. I'm gonna totally wear the hell out of this thing all the time.
He's
So,
worn out 3. He just got new name tags today.
yeah, actually, we just gave them out. So, but yeah, so I do that just to make things easier for.
That is awesome.
I do it for you people. No. But yeah, it's simpler, I think, and I think it puts people at ease more. So no, it's not for work. I'm actually self-employed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It looked like
No, that's
something you'd see at work.
that's
Like
everybody
a work
asks.
tip, yeah.
Yeah, everybody was asked that.
Okay, cool. Well, Dan, who did you want to talk to, or what did you want to talk to?
Oh gosh, I think I'd like to talk to, not to get too heavy, but a friend of mine who died a few months ago.
Okay.
So, his name's Brandon,
Uh,
and really good friend, and he died very suddenly.
Mhm.
He was at work and he had a heart attack and he died within like a minute, from what I understand.
Oh, wow.
He was by himself, but Anyway, I'd just like to say how much I enjoyed having him around, and how much we liked having him. Nothing in particular. Actually, the last time we saw him was great. We spent the whole day with him. It was like just a few weeks before he died, and it was very nice. So I don't really have a plan or anything. Just So, and I try to be a useful mammal and volunteer whenever I can. So that's the first thing I thought of. So, yeah.
So tell me more about Brandon. How long had you two been friends?
Oh gosh. Over 20 years, I think. He was a filmmaker, and he had been slowly losing his eyesight, so he had started doing podcasts. He did this radio show he would do. It was really brilliant. And I'm a composer and sound engineer, so I did a lot of the mixing for it. So anyway, we were actually in the process of working on those. So it's this very fun radio show called Diabolical Tales Radio Hour, and very much like a throwback to something from like the 30s, 40s, you know, like a radio show like that, sound effects, FBI agents, aliens, all that, you know, the usual, you know. So, and so anyway, that was his thing. But yeah, just incredibly generous dude. And yeah, it was just a real shock. You know, it was just so sudden. It was so, yeah. And like I said, he was a film director prior to that. But once he started losing his vision, he said, well, I'll just pivot into doing audio. So he was that kind of person where he was very good at like, not like, you know, lamenting too much about whatever was happening. It was more like, I'll just pivot, you know. So very, very good attitude.
And tell me a little bit more about his personality, hobbies maybe.
Oh, sure. He loved tiki stuff. Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Well, there's a bunch of tiki bars in the area. Yeah, like he liked tiki mugs. It's basically it's a kind of thing where they call it exotica, where it's a form of music and culture which is not real. It's like fake tropical. You know, it's like what white advertising executives in the 40s thought was maybe like the
Polynesian?
Yeah, Polynesian. It was like, oh, this is what it must be, and this is what it must sound like. And it kind of grew into this whole very funny, kind of silly thing. A lot of Hawaiian shirts, a lot of tiki mugs, a lot of music like Les Baxter, trying to think of some of the other people, Martin Denny. So you've heard the music. It's like mid-50s instrumental music that has like a lot of like pseudo sound effects, like bird calls or like, you know, but it's all just what a bunch of white men in the mid-50s kind of like, this must be what the exotic world sounds like, without actually bothering to go and learn. So it kind of became it's sort of like a synthetic fake culture. It's very fun. And anyway, so he was big into that, and his apartment looked like you'd imagine in that regard.
What did you two do together?
Well, I met him because I was writing some music and he was making a film, and he was in the editing stage of the film, and so my brother and I, who had a recording studio at the time, we written some music for him, and we became very good friends, turned out we had a lot in common. And then he moved to this area, to Joliet, about, I think, a year before COVID, maybe. So we got to see a lot more of him, because before that he was living in Arizona. So we mostly, it was a long distance relationship, and then the last few years, I got to see a lot more of him in person.
Okay.
So we did a lot of that, but again, we just loved film. You know, we would just talk. You know, it would be one of those things where, you know, Heidi and I would go over to his place, and we'd get there like around, I don't know, like, you know, 11 in the morning, and we wouldn't leave till like 2 or 3 a.m. You know, because you know, we'd get food, and then we'd talk, and then we'd start a movie, and then we'd have to pause if we're talking about something, you know, and we'd never get back to it. So it was that kind of relationship. It was very nice.
And did you have a favorite movie that you watched together?
I don't know. I'm trying to think the last thing we saw together. Oh, you know what, we had, I think the last film we actually got through all the way was a movie, and this is a really good movie, I highly recommend it. It's called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. It's a very funny title. It's a surprisingly great movie. It's kind of silly, but it's also kind of, anyway, it's very good. Sam Elliott is the lead, and very good, so.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool, everybody. Let's talk to Brandon. Yeah? All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dan!
Hey there.
Dan, my man!
Hey.
Hi! It's me,
Yeah.
Brandon. It's so good to see you. Oh, you're wearing a name tag. Look
Yes.
at that.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Huh,
You know me, I always wear a name tag when I
Yep.
go out and
Yep.
about.
I sure do. Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Ah, it's been a while back in a theater space. Wow. Is that Heidi over there?
Hi, Brandon.
Heidi!
How you doing?
Hi! Oh, Heidi, it's been so long. Huh.
It has been. It's been a couple months.
Mhm.
Yeah, wow. This is great. And the acoustics in here are phenomenal. Wow, hello. Yeah. So, what you been up to, Dan?
Oh, do more stuff with the Film Society. Work, showing movies
That's
and
great.
working on a screenplay with a friend and some other stuff.
What's the screenplay? Tell me.
Well, it's actually I'm doing the work for a friend. He's much like you. He has visual issues, and so he needs somebody to do clerical work for him. And so he's been working on the screenplay for a while, and I took over helping him with the clerical stuff. It was just slightly over a year ago now. So it's been fun, and he pays me for it. So you gotta love that.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess I didn't pay you that much, did I?
Oh, you tried.
I did. I tried. And it's just so good that in the art world you've got people who are there to support and love you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm so excited about your film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting when it's done. So,
I bet. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe not as interesting as what was it? The Bigfoot and the Nazi film about.
Yes,
What was
that's
that?
true. That's a pretty great film. It's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Surprisingly deceptive, right? The title was not at all what you'd think.
It's true.
Not at all. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was fun.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what's happening with you? I mean, not to get too deep, but I mean, you died in
I did.
November, and I'm just gonna. I mean, you don't have to say more. I don't know. You may not be allowed to say more. But I'm just curious. How do you spend your days nowadays? I mean, is there anything in particular, or is it just kind of a limbo state?
Well, now I guess I live through people,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. So it's like that Metallica song. Memory Remains.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course. Sorry, I forgot about that.
We listened to some Metallica together, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I figured. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Memory Remains. Yeah.
Memory
that's-
remains. That's nice.
That's what's there. And that's me. That's what I do. I'm just in your memory.
Hmm.
And I seem to have lost my voice.
Mm.
I used to speak a little differently and talking with a different voice now. I guess that's what happens when you enter a puppet.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind. This is
Yeah.
nice. I'm enjoying it.
Cool.
So do you ever see God? I found out just a few minutes ago he's a big Rockstar fan. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Again,
should. I
you may
mean,
not have to say. You may not be able to say.
well. The thing about God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, talk about naughty. Right? Not in the way you people are thinking. You people are disgusting. Come on, get your heads out of the gutter. What's the matter with you? No. So God is like really obsessed with music.
Mm.
You wouldn't believe,
Mm.
So he found out I had a recording studio and I did a podcast, and now God wants to do a podcast with me.
Oh. Yeah,
And
I understand.
he goes around the world, or she. It depends on the day, really, because it can change forms. It can change to whatever. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But goes around the whole world and just snags people's music. Ever wonder where that CD went? God. Yeah. Couldn't access your Spotify playlist? God. Yep. God is just a sucker for music. So we get along pretty well.
Well, he did create everything, so I guess he sort of has a right to take wherever he wants, right?
That's true.
I mean, I don't.
Huh.
One
Never
way.
thought about. I mean, I guess it is free royalty music for God.
That's nice.
I had a harder time getting free royalty music myself, but
Yeah, I know it.
yeah.
Mm.
All right, Dan. Well,
Yeah, it was
great seeing you.
It was great seeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, hello one more time, or whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. Okay.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
The memory remains, so I'm here.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Love you, bud.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
Aw.
Mm.
All right. Bye. Awesome. That was very sweet. Yeah. Cool. So we do have time for one more.
Another brave soul, huh? No? Come on, we can do one more, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Bet you, oh my God,
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I have the same thing. I mean, my oldest friend died a few months ago.
Yeah.
And but, yeah, okay. So my friend Howard,
Yeah,
we were together since 5 years old, and that would be 70 years. And we went to grammar school together, and we went to different high schools, and we lived across the street of each other. And we studied together when we were in college, different colleges, but we, we did some studying together, because you got to cram for the exams and, whatever, and or write papers. And so we had some, all-night study sessions, and he and I were really different. Our lives went in different ways. Even when after a while I went to work with him, and he started this computer business, and I was kind of like his tech guy, and he was kind of like the organizer and whatever. And there were a lot of investors, and he made a lot of money, and I was not a very good employee at that point. I had been a very high-level tech guy prior to that, but was not my best time in life. And it was interesting because I always wonder if I wasn't his oldest friend in life, if he wouldn't have fired me. But that was a long time ago. And then we since made things up, and we're kind of friends again. But in the last 25 years, because this is a 70-year relationship, in the last 25 years we haven't been very close. And I'd go to family functions because I was the oldest friend that there was, and we'd see him. If there wasn't an occasion, we'd see him once a year, like go to dinner together or something like that. And we traveled in different, he got very wealthy. His last wedding, the last daughter he married off, I think he spent about a $500,000 on the wedding.
Wow.
That was at his house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, they built structures to have the wedding in for the 300 guests and the 20-piece band, and blah 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 blah. It was, that's not. I'm not in that category.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, I wondered if we were really good friends. Because we were really very. I mean, we talk every week or two or whatever, but he was not an open talker, and I was not an open talker. So one. So
You had mentioned that Howard had a very different personality from yours. Can you describe it a little bit?
Well, he was an accountant, and he was very organized, and he took care of things exactly as they needed to be, in the order they needed to be in, and perhaps I wasn't so much like that. And he was like a neat freak, like, everything had to be exactly where it was. Some would say when we went on his multi-million-dollar boat, that we had hot dogs because he didn't want to mess up the kitchen. you know. It was very neat and organized, and you know, you know, he had a really good life. He took care of his kids. He did the right things, but you know, very closed guy. So you know, I wouldn't mind having a chance to say that that I was happy to be his friend. You know, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
All right. Hang on just a moment. Sorry. Gary, sorry. I got a stain on my sweater. I just got it. Just... Jeez, get out of this thing. Oh, man. Gary, just wait for me. Oh, just a second. Oh, man. This is gonna take me forever to get. Oh, God. This is really a pain in the ass. Sorry, puppet. I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Thank you. Gary, here I am.
Naked as the day you were born.
Oh, nice to see you.
How you doing?
Yeah, nice to see you.
Oh, good to see you.
Yeah. So, well, I didn't see you on the call sheet today. What are you doing in my office? I've got a schedule.
Yeah, well, you know, I just dropped by to say hi.
Drop by to say hi. Who does that? Drop by to say hi.
That's in the neighborhood.
I mean, I'm having a feeling about that. Like, happiness, is that a feeling? I don't quite know. I'm an accountant, so feelings never made a lot of sense to me. Numbers do. I've got numbers here. So I think I'm feeling happy. Yeah. So it's good to see you.
Well, thanks, pal. It's good to see you.
Me?
Yeah, it's good to see you. The last time I saw you, you were not looking good. He had a he had an illness. He got very sick. He was sick for some months. So
Yeah.
it's good to see you up and around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can move everything. Look at this. Look at that. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm 20 again.
Don't
Yeah.
we wish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, this is dirty. Goodness. This place is filthy. What are we doing in here?
Yeah.
Gary, your life has taken a turn for the worse.
Well, it has.
What's going on? I thought you were doing pretty well. I mean,
Well, you know, I'd like to be 40 again. I'd go skiing in Vail at your place.
oh yeah, my place in Vail. That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Then he got old and it got cold.
Yeah. Now I hear Miley Cyrus bought it. Can you imagine Miley Cyrus? She's just gonna ruin all the Italian marble in the kitchen. You know?
Yeah, exactly. The
Catastrophe.
nerve of her. It's a catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
It's gonna be bad.
Horrible. Yeah. Wonder what happened to my other place.
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting to know. The penthouse in Miami is, but you know, I think your wife is gonna take care of that place.
Oh, good. She's a good woman. Yep. You got a good woman too.
I do.
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
But you know, you did well, man. You stayed married for over 50 years.
Yep.
Took care of the kids. You did okay, man.
Yep. It helps if you just don't talk a lot. Let the wife and kids do all the talking.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Yeah, they will. They'll take up the space.
And you just gotta be there to support
Well,
them.
there's that one you couldn't get rid of. Kevin was, how old was Kevin? Kevin would have been, Kevin is, I think, 40.
I think he's 40, yeah.
Still living at home.
Still living at home,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Yeah, so.
Kevin. But, you know, Kevin, you reminded me of him.
Oh.
No, I mean this in a kind way. That's why I never fired you. Cause, you know, sometimes you just gotta be quiet. And let the people make their mistakes and let them grow through what they need to go through. And then, look at you now, hanging out in some cheap theater in Chicago on a Saturday night. Huh? That's living, Gary. Fuck Vail.
You know, I had nowhere else to go. So I'm here with you.
Listen to your wife again, huh?
Yeah.
Good man, you can sleep well tonight.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I gotta go organize my closet.
You can't do that enough.
Well, when you're dead, you've got closet after closet after closet after closet after closet after closet. I mean, years and years and years of closets, right? You think stuff goes away? Nope. It stays there.
All right, buddy. Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see you too.
Thanks.
Bye, Gary.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Gary. All right, awesome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. This is a show that I'm doing test runs. I did a test run with kids last weekend, and there's another show here, improvised, on Wednesday night, and then I'm bringing the show to Amsterdam next week. So thank you all for coming out, and thank you so much for your participation. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you all again.
Oh.